Hello, my fellow students of the Skooled Zone. My name is Paul, and I'll be your gaming professor today. Like my get up there. Whether you're enrolled in the free course, aka subscribe to the channel, or whether you're just auditing, I want to welcome you and thank you for joining us. Today's class is on computer hacking in Fallout 4. Now, some of you watching this may know this tip already, but this was another viewer request video, and I'm always willing to fit in requests to the syllabus, aka playlist. And this person wanted to know if there are any good tips on terminal hacking. I feel you, my man. Hacking is a pain in the butt in the Fallout franchise. If there's an option to go for picking a lock versus hacking, I always go for the lock picking. And the particular character path I'm taking in my current walkthrough series might not lend well to hacking because intelligence is one of my dump stats. Very uncharacteristic of the Skooled Zone, I know, but I want to take him in the ninja stealth assassin direction. So knowing this hack about hacking that I'm about to show you is extremely useful. Okay, so let's jump on this terminal here and let me show you a few very useful things. Alright, so the first tip here is if I press the A button, it just loads the whole screen. That way you don't have to wait for it to type out, just the garble pops right up. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is just go down to this first word here and just give it a try, see what we get. And we get a likeness of 1. Now, believe it or not, likeness of 0 actually helps you more, because that way you can tell which ones you definitely don't want to pick. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and go down to this next one here. Okay, so what's common between flare and noted? Looks like maybe only the E. Okay, so if there's a one that doesn't have an E in it like this, then it's probably not going to be that one. Alright, so that's the next thing that we want to look at. Okay, so the little tip I wanted to show you, which is not really a trick, it's actually part of this hacking process, dates back to Fallout 3, is a way to either remove what they call a dud or reset your attempts. And the way you do it is you look for one of these brackets here that's open and closed on the same line. And it can be a parentheses, it can be one of these curly brackets, or one of these arrow brackets. So let's look for one that's open and closed on the same line, like right here, and it'll highlight the whole thing. When I hit this now, it's either going to remove one of the words, hopefully not one that we've picked already, or reset our attempts back up to 4. Let's see what happens. All right, a dud was removed, and I can see where it was. It was right here where there's now an ellipsis. All right, so the next thing, let's look for another one. Sometimes there's more than one. Ah, there is. See, open and close. Oh, we used that one already. Sometimes you only get one per screen. Nope, there we go. There's an open and closed curly bracket with some other symbols in there. So let's give it a try. Hopefully it'll reset our attempts. Tries reset. Nice. Okay, so we're looking for something with an E in it. It's got to have an E in it, which means it's not that one or that one. All right, so we're in pretty good shape, actually. Or that one. Okay, let's try geeks. Likeness 0. Okay, so that messes me up sometimes here because there's an E in flare and there's an E in geeks. So maybe we're just talking about consonants and not vowels. So that's kind of messed up the way it does that. Sometimes it could be a glitch, I don't know. So I don't know how that mechanic works, but I just basically want to show you guys the reset feature. Okay, so let's just give it another try here. I'm in. Schmackin', we got it. Yep, that proves my point. The correct password was Alley, which does have an E in it. Geeks also has an E in it, and it said Geeks had a likeness of 0. So if that's not a glitch and you want to school me back, please definitely do so in the comment section below. However, if that happens to you too, then at least you know you're not alone. Anyway, that quick load screen tip and the bracketing feature is extremely useful. And you know, some people may find that simply exiting out of the terminal and logging back in is faster. It resets the password, but if you just want to play the guessing game and you're lucky, then that may work just as well. Last tip, if you do get locked out, it's not permanent. It doesn't mess up your game or anything. You just have to wait 10 seconds until you try again. I heard a rumor that in earlier installments of the franchise, getting locked out was permanent, but that's not the case here, so don't sweat it. Alright folks, hope that helped make your adventures in the Wasteland that much cooler. If this helped you out, or you just liked the video, hit that like button on the way out of class. I'll leave a link in the description and the iCard above if you want to check out my trivia walkthroughs of Fallout 4. Good times! And we'll see you next time on the Skooled Zone. Stay smart!